start with the seventh exercise. Same like previous exercise, we have to find GCD over here. That is the greatest common divisor. GCD, greatest common divisor. It is also known as highest common multiple or highest common factor. That is HCM or HCF, highest common factor, multiple or highest common factor. So this three means the same. Now let us start with the exercise. That is exercise number 7. Like previous exercise, we were able to make out by what? Oral calculations, right? It was easy. Over here, if we cannot solve it by oral calculation, we will find the answer by what? Factorization method. We know what is factorization method. We have already applied that in previous questions. Now let us understand how to find GCD or HCF by this method, that is factorization method. But let us look over here. First question, 90 and 50. Tell me what can be the highest common factor? 10. 5 हो सकता है because 0 0 है at the end में. 90 and 50, right? So 5 is possible. 5 is possible because 0 and 0 at the end. What is the test of divisibility by 5 says? It needs 0 or 5 at the end. And we have 0 at the end in both the numbers. So both this number are divisible by 5. But what about 10? 10 के साथ ये divisible है? Yes, they both are divisible by 10 also. 15? Not possible. Right? So 15 possible नहीं है. What about 20? Not possible, right? 20, 40, 20, 40, 60, 80, like this way. So I don't get 50 and 90 over there. 30 में भी 90 possible है, 50 possible नहीं है. 50 में 50 possible है, 90 possible नहीं है. So can you see this? The highest common factor that I can get is what? 10. Like I told you, 0 0 at the end means try with all the multiples of 10. So मैंने 20 लिया, 30 लिया, 40 लिया, 50 लिया. Still I am not getting 90 and 50 in only one table. So I can say that the greatest common factor or the greatest common multiple I can find is what? 10 over here. Second question. In second question I have 42 and 70. By looking at these numbers, I can say that both of them are even numbers, right? So I can say that they both are divisible by 2. But 2, ये तो छोटा है, right? I need a greatest number, that is GCD, right? Which is greatest common factor. ये तो सबसे छोटा है 2. तो अब मैं क्या करूँ? I'll use factorization method over here. Yes, you can go by oral calculation. It is also simple, but then too it will take a time. So we'll solve with factorization method. Will give us the direct result. So let us understand how to find GCD by factorization method. Over here I have what? 42. I'll put this 42 in factorization bracket, right? फिर ये 42 2 से divisible है, तो मैं बाहर 2 लिखूँगी. 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. I got 21. Now tell me 21 किससे divisible है? Let us see. 21. So 3 के साथ है. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15, 3 6s are 18, 3 7s are 21. 3 7s are 21. So what I get? 7 over here. 3 7s are 21 and 7 1s are 7. Because 7 is the prime factor. So what are the multiples I get? What are the factors I get? 2, 3 and 7 for 42. 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. 21, 3 7s are 21, 7 1s are 7. Right? Now I will do same with 70. 70 के लिए कौन से फैक्टर्स किससे डिविजिबल होगा? 5 से होगा, right? So let us divide it by 5 first, or let us divide it by 2. सबसे छोटा नंबर 2. Okay? So 2 3s are 6. 1 over here, so 1 over here. 2 5s are 10. Or you can divide 70 by 2. You will get the answer as 35, which I have written over here in the factorization bracket. Again, I'll use now 5. 5 7s are 35. 7 1s are 7. So what are the factors I get for 70? 2, 5 and 7. Now they both are forming a pair, right? तो मैंने इसके डिवाइजर्स देखे, इसके डिवाइजर्स देखे. अब मुझे क्या चाहिए? GCD means what? Important is this common, right? तो इन दोनों के common factors मुझे निकालने पड़ेंगे. Tell me what is the common factor between 42 and 70? Look over here. These are the possible divisors for it. And what is the common between them? 2 यहाँ पे भी है, यहाँ पे भी है. So 2 is a common divisor. Then 3 है, यहाँ पे 3 नहीं है. यहाँ पे 7 है, यहाँ पे भी 7 है, तो 7. These are the two possible common divisors. Right? दोनों के लिए भी. बट दोनों में भी दोनों नंबर आ रहे हैं. ऐसे नहीं कि एक 2 आ रहा है, एक में 7 आ रहा है. नो. Both are existing at a while, so I'll multiply them. So I'll get what? 7 2s are 14. So this is what the common factor is. The highest possible common factor, that is GCD or GCM, that is highest common multiple. You can say anything. So I get what? 14. So 14 is the answer for 42 and 70. गेटिंग इट. मैंने क्या किया, इसके फैक्टर्स फाइंड किए, इसके फैक्टर्स फाइंड किए. इन दोनों में कौन सा कॉमन है? 2 2 कॉमन है, 7 7 कॉमन है. तो वो दोनों को लिखा एंड वो दोनों को क्या किया? मल्टीप्लाई किया. आई गॉट द आंसर एज 14, विच इज माय GCD. नाउ वी विल स्टार्ट विद द थर्ड क्वेश्चन. सेम वी हैव टू फाइंड व्हाट? GCD, दैट इज ग्रेटेस्ट कॉमन डिवाइजर. सो ओवर हियर आई हैव 75, 45 एंड 60. इन सब में से कॉमन डिवाइजर जो सबसे बड़ा है वो मुझे फाइंड करना है. राइट? सो व्हाट आई विल डू इज, पहले मैं फैक्टराइजेशन मेथड से ऑल फैक्टर्स ऑफ 75, ऑल फैक्टर्स ऑफ 45, ऑल फैक्टर्स ऑफ 60. सो लेट अस फाइंड 75 का कॉमन फैक्टर्स. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सी, व्हेन आई लुक आई हैव 5, मतलब 5 सब में कॉमन है. राइट? सो फर्स्ट थिंग आई विल डू इज डिवाइडेड बाय 5. 5 into 5, 6 7 2, 5 5 are 25. In short, 75 को 75 को 5 से डिवाइड किया तो आई गॉट 15. अगेन 15 आया, 15 5 से हो सकता है डिवाइड. यस, 5 3 are 15. So 3 over here, 3 over here, 1. 3 1s are 3. Okay, I got 1. That is what I want. Now 45. Same, I'll divide it by what? 5. So 5 outside, 45 inside. 5 9s are 45, right? So 9 over here. 9, अभी 9 किसके टेबल में आता है? 3 के टेबल में आता है. 3 3s are 9. 9 के टेबल में भी आता है, बट 3 is the least. सबसे छोटा वाला क्या है? 3. तो I'll start with 3. So 3 3s are 9 and then 3 1s are 3. So 3 1s are 3. Right? What I have done, 45 को पहले 5 से डिवाइड किया, I got 9. Then 9 को 3 से डिवाइड किया, I got 3. 3 को 3 से डिवाइड किया, I got 1. That is how I am finding all the factors for the given number, that is 45, 75 which is 5 5 and 3, for 45 which is 5 3 and 3. Now for 60, again 60 को देख के मुझे लगता है कि this can be divided by 5. So let us divide it by 5. When I divide it by 5, I get 5 1s are 5, but over here I have 6, so 6 minus 5 gets me 1. So 5 2s are 10. I got 12. 12 किसके टेबल में आता है? 2 के टेबल में आता है. So let us divide it by 2. So 2 6s are 12. Right? So I got 6. Again 2 3s are 6. Right? 2 3s are 6 and 3 1s are 3. So I got 1. That is what I want. So these are the common, or these are the possible divisors for this number. That is 5 5 and 3, 5 3 and 3, 5 2 2 and 3. अब तीनों में कॉमन मुझे फाइंड करना है. इसमें 5 है, इसमें भी 5 है, इसमें भी 5 है. So 5 is one of the common factor. Right? Then I have 5 over here, but I don't have 5 anywhere. So 5 cannot be the common factor. Then 3. Yes, 3 over here, 3 over here and 3 over here. So I can say multiplied by 3. अब इसके तो सब खत्म हो गए. Right? यहाँ पे 3 है, but यहाँ पे नहीं है ना. यहाँ पे तो 2 3 है, but यहाँ पे एक ही 3 है, तो इसलिए एक ही 3 आएगा. Right? So this are also common. जब तुम common find करोगे तो तुम लोग को 5 and 3 मिलेगा, right? And what I said, you have to multiply this both. So when multiplying this both, I get 5 3s are 15. So what is the greatest common factor or greatest possible divisor, greatest common divisor for this three number, that is 75, 45 and 60? It is what? It is 15. How I got this? Simply by factorization method से मैंने उनके divisors find किए तीनों के, फिर इन तीनों में से common निकाला and जो common आया उन दोनों को multiply कर दिया. That is how I get the highest or the greatest common factor between these three. There can be a number of numbers, right? 4 number भी होगा ना, the procedure remains the same. You have to find the divisors for all the 4 numbers, then common numbers. चारों में common divisors कौन से हैं? चारों के जो common divisors है उनको multiply करना है. You will get the highest, that is greatest common divisor. Now we will move about with fourth one. In fourth one, I have 144 and another number as 216. Right? Again the same method. मैं इसको orally calculate नहीं कर सकती. They are 3-digit number, right? So मैं 14 से try करूँ नहीं. Then 16, then 20, 24. It will take a huge time, right? So I'll go about with what? Factorization method. And this method is very simple, right? You will get the answer in seconds. So same over here. Even though the number is small like 96 and 24, then also it is confusing. Then also you can solve with the factorization method. This method gives you an accurate answer, right? So let us start with 144. So this is the number 144 inside the factorization bracket. 4, that is an even number at the end, suggests me that this number can be divisible by 2. So let us try to divide this number 144 by 2. So I'll write 2 outside this factorization bracket. 2, see 2 1 है ना यहाँ पे, 1 तो मैं divide नहीं कर सकती 2 के साथ. 1 is smaller than 2, right? So I'll take 14. 2 7s are 14. So I have written 7 over here. 2 2s are 4. So I have written 2 over here. That is 2 7s are 14. 2 2s are 4, right? So I got 72. Again, I have even number at the end, so I can divide it by 2. So I'll divide it by 2. 2 3s are 6, but I have 7 over here, 1 over here. 2 6 are 12. In short, what I have done, 72 को 2 से divide किया. 2 3s are 6, 1 2, 2 6 are 12. That is how I got 36, which I have written over here. Getting? So you divide it orally as I have done. If you don't know, you can divide it in the rough work and then copy down the answer, that is 36 over here. Then again even number at the end suggests me that it can be divisible by 2. So I'll divide it by 2. 2 1s are 2, but over here I have 3, so 1 over here. 2 8s are 16. Again 2. 2 9s are 18. Then I will divide it by 3 because 9 is not divisible by 2, right? 9 is divisible by 3, so I'll divide it by 3. 3 3s are 9. Again 3. 3 is not divisible by 2, so I'll write 3. 3 1s are 3. So that is what I have got. 144 को मैंने 2 से divide किया, I got 72. 72 को again I have divided by 2, I got 36. 36 को I have divided by 2, I got 18. 18 divided by 2, 9. 9 divided by 3, 3. 3 divided by 3, 1. So this is what a factorization method is. Now again 216 को मैं same procedure करूँगी. 216. Even number at the end suggests me it will be divisible by 2. Test of divisibility by 2, which says the even number at the end is always divisible by 2. So again मैं 2 से divide करूँगी. 2 1s are 2. 1 over here. बीच में 1 आया, 1 divisible नहीं है तो क्या करूँगी? 0 डालूँगी, right? So 2 0s are 0, which gives me 16. अब मैं 2 digit को साथ में ले सकती हूँ. So I got 16. 2 8s are 16. If you don't know, simply divide 216 by 2, which gives me 2 1s are 2, 0 1. अभी 2 से 1 divisible नहीं है तो मैं 0 डालूंगी और ये इसको नीचे लेके आऊंगी, तो I got what? 16, right? So 2 8s are 16 and this gives me 0. So what I got? 108. That is what I have written over here, right? So this is what I am doing. I am just carrying out simple division. Now again I have even number at the end, which suggests me that this number can be divisible by 2. Again I will divide it by 2. 2 5s are 10. Right? 2 5s are 10. 2 4s are 8. So I got 54. Again even number at the end suggests me it can be divisible by 2. So again divided by 2. 2 2s are 4. But over here I have 5, so 1 over here. 2 7s are 14, which gives me 27. अब 27 2 से divisible नहीं है, because 7 is at the end and 7 is not an even number. So ये odd number है, तो इसको मैं 3 से divide करूँगी. Why 3? Because 7 plus 2 gives me 9. 9 is divisible by 3, so 27 the whole number is divisible by 3. So 3 के साथ मैं जब divide कर रही हूँ, 9 3s are 27 और 3 9s are 27. So I'll write 9 over here. Again 9 is not divisible by 2, it is divisible by 3, so I'll write 3. So 3 3s are 9, right? Then again 3 1s are 3. So these are what the factors are for what? 2 1 6. Over here what I have? 1 4 and 4. 144 का क्या divisors है? These are the factors of the divisors, that is 2 2 2 2 3 3. Now over here what I want GCD, that is common. Remember factors तो तुम्हें मिल गए, अब common factor तुम्हें ढूंढना है. So let us see. 2 यहाँ पे भी है, यहाँ पे भी है, so I'll write a 2. Then again I have 2 over here, 2 over here, again 2, 2 over here, 2 over here, again 2. अब 2 यहाँ पे है but यहाँ पे नहीं है, right? So this 2 I cannot take. Then 3 over here, 3 over here gives me multiplied by 3. 3 over here, 3 over here gives me multiplied by 3. ये नंबर सब खत्म हो गए. ये नंबर 3 बाकी है but then also of no use because यहाँ पे 3 नहीं है, यहाँ पे सिर्फ 2 3 है. भले यहाँ पे 3 3 है, इसके सिर्फ 2 ही 3 हम लेंगे because यहाँ पे 2 है ना, right? See this are 2 habits, this are 2 habits जो कॉमन है दोनों में, तो सिर्फ कॉमन वाले मैं उठाऊंगी ना. This has some extra habit, I will not include this because this person does not have. तो ये common कैसे हुआ? Okay, so I have just taken this 2, that is this 3 2 times and this 3 2 times. So I got this numbers, right? Now we will solve this, that is multiply them all to get the answer, that is GCD for these two numbers 144 and 216. Let us multiply. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. I got 8. Multiplied by 3 3s are 9. 8 multiplied by 9 gives me how much? The answer will be the GCD for 144 and 216. The answer is 72. So I can say that the answer is 72. ये मुझे कैसे मिला 8 और 9? See पहले तो मैंने सब 2s को मल्टीप्लाई किया. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. I got 8. सब 3 को मल्टीप्लाई किया, 3 3s are 9. इन दोनों को भी मल्टीप्लाई किया क्योंकि बीच में मल्टीप्लिकेशन साइन है ना. So this multiplication sign over here which gives me 8 9s are 72. I got 72. So what is the GCD for 144 and 216? It is 72. So I can say that the GCD for these two numbers, that is 144 and 216, is 72. Now we will start with the fifth question. I have again two numbers. Same like previous question, by factorization method, I will find all the possible factors for 406 and all the possible factors for 870. Let us start. So 406 inside the factorization bracket. Test of divisibility by 2. सबसे छोटे नंबर से स्टार्ट करेंगे, that is 2. Even though I am finding GCD मुझे अपने आप मिल जाएगा जब मैं कॉमन फैक्टर्स को मल्टीप्लाई करती हूँ. ओके, सो आई नीड नॉट वरी अबाउट द ग्रेटेस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर. सिर्फ मुझे देखना है कि ये सबसे छोटा नंबर कौन सा है जिससे मैं इसको डिवाइड कर सकूँ. अब हियर आई हैव 6 at the end, that is even number. So I can say that this will be divided by 2, right? Test of divisibility by 2. So let us divide it by 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 0s are 0. 2 3s are 6. So I got what? 203. Now can I divide this by 2? Not possible, right? Because क्या है यहाँ पे 3 आ गया है. So ये 2 के साथ तो पॉसिबल नहीं है. अब क्या करूँ मैं इसको किससे ये करूँ डिवाइड करूँ ताकि मुझे क्या मिले? आंसर कुछ मिले, राइट? अ नंबर which is divisible by 203. So I am not getting it. I got 406 को जब मैं 2 से डिवाइड करूँ मुझे 203 मिल रहा है, बट ये 2 से डिविजिबल नहीं है. Let us try with 3. तो 3 plus 2 4 5. 5 is not divisible by 3. So I can say that this entire number 203 is also not divisible by 3. What about 4? Not possible. Even number. 5 से भी not possible. 6 also not possible because अगर ये 3 से और 2 से नहीं divisible हो रहा है तो it will not be possible for 6 to be the divisible by 203. तो 7 के टेबल में आता है क्या? 203 divided by 7. Let us try. 203 7. 7 1s are 7. 7 2s are 14. 63. Right? 7 9s are 63. So 7 9s are 63. Yes, it is possible. So I'll say that it is divisible by 7 and I got the answer as 29. Now again 29. 29 किसके टेबल में आता है? 9, 10, 11. Right? 10, 11. 11. See, 11 test of divisibility by 11 does not say कि sum माना चाहिए. Alternate numbers का sum. And 2 and 9 are not alternate numbers. Right? So this, ये दोनों को मैं ये नहीं बोल सकती कि ये दोनों 11 के टेबल में आ सकते हैं. Getting it? So और कौन सा टेबल हो सकता है जिसमें 29 आए? It is not divisible by 11. And 9 plus 2 gives me 11. 11 is not divisible by 3 or 9. So 3 और 9 से भी मैं इसको divide नहीं कर सकती. What about 30? 26. 13 3s are 3 3s are 9. 3 1s are 3. No, it is not possible. 39 आ रहा है. I need what? 29. So any other number? 14 not possible. 15 not possible. So I am getting 29 only the answer as 29 ones are 29. So I got this factors, that is 7, 2 and 29. For what? 406. Now we will find the same for 870. Right? So पहले मैं इसको 5 से divide करूँगी. 5 ones are 5. 6, 7, 8 gives me 3 over here. Right? 5 ones are 5. 6, 7, 8. So I got 3, 37. Right? Then 5 के टेबल में 35 के क्लोज कौन सा आएगा? 7 5 का 35. So I'll write 7. फिर मुझे 35 आया. यहाँ पे कितना है? 37. 36, 37, 2. So I got 20. 5 4s are 20. So 4 over here. Again, even number at the end means this number is divisible by 2, right? So let us divide it by 2. 2 8s are 16. But over here I have 17. So 1 2 7 are 14. 87. Again 87 किसके टेबल में आ सकता है? Let us check. See यहाँ पे 7 है ना, तो let us check कि ये 7 के टेबल में आएगा कि नहीं. 7 के टेबल में 77 आएगा, 87 नहीं आएगा. Right? So 87 2 के टेबल मतलब 7 के टेबल में नहीं आएगा. Then 29. Let us check by 29. 29 के टेबल में आता है कि नहीं? 29 के टेबल में 87. 29 5s are, let us check. 9 5s are 45. 5 2s are 10. 11 12 13 14. I get 145, which is much more bigger than 87. So I have to go back. 29 के टेबल में मुझे कितना चाहिए? 87. So 9 1s are 9, 9 2s are 18, 9 3s are 27. Let us try with 3. 9 3s are 27. So 2 over here, 7 over here. 3 2s are 6, 7 8. Yes, I get 87. Means 87 is divisible by 29, right? So 29 over here and 29 3s are, so 3 over here, 3 1s are 3. So these are the possible factors, that is 5, 2, 29 and 3 for 870. What are the possible factors for 406? For 406 I have 2, 7 and 29. So इन दोनों में क्या क्या कॉमन है? 29 कॉमन है, ठीक है, 2 कॉमन है, 7 कॉमन. यहाँ पे 7 है बट यहाँ पे कहीं पे 7 नहीं है, right? So I cannot say take 7. So I have got what? 29 and 2. When I multiply 29 and 2, the answer I'll get will be the common or the greatest common divisor for these two numbers. So let us do it. 29 multiplied by 2. 9 1s are 9, 9 2s are 18. So 1 over here, 8 over here. 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5. Yes, 58. So 58 is the greatest common divisor for the number 406 and 870. So let us write the answer, that is 58. How we move about? See, I was also not knowing कि ये किसके टेबल में आता है 203. When I checked it by 7, I got yes 7 29s are 203. So I got 29 over here. Then मैंने 29 को चेक किया बहुत सारे नंबर से. Then I realized no, 29 किसी के टेबल में नहीं आता है because it is a prime number. So I have written 29 ones are 29. Got it? So this is how I got these three factors, that is 2, 7 and 29. Then again for 870 what we did, 870 पीछे 0 है, so it is divisible by 5. So first I divided by 5, I got 174, right? Then I got 4 at the end, means an even number, and all the numbers which has even number at the end is divisible by 2. test of divisibility by 2, right? So that test of divisibility by 2 I have applied over here. 2 over here. 2 8s are 16, but over here I have 17. So 1 यहाँ पे आ गया. 2 7s are 14. So this is how I got 87. Then what I was confused कि 87 किसके टेबल में आएगा अभी. So what I did, यहाँ की common factors check किए. See, these are the simpler ways in which you can find the answer. यहाँ पे 29 है तो there is a possibility कि यहाँ पे भी 29 आए. See, I am telling possibility. It is not a conclusion. अगर यहाँ मेरे को 87 29 से divisible नहीं होता तो I would have found the other factors for 87. That is वो अपना normal वाला method. That is you have to divide it by 17. If you get a natural number, then 17 is divisor. Then अगर 17 है तो 27, 37, 23, 13. Like this way you have to keep on trial and error method. जब तक किसी का आंसर 87 नहीं आता तो over here luckily when I divided it by 29, I got the answer as 3. Then 3 ones are 3. I got the answer as, I got the remainder as 1. So this were the possible factors, that is 5, 2, 29 and 3. इनको मैंने इनसे compare किया. 2 था तो that is what a common factor is 2. Then 7 यहाँ पे था, यहाँ पे नहीं था, तो 7 cannot be the common factor because 7 was a habit for 406 but not a habit for 870. Like two friends, right? This is you and this is your friend. You have a habit but your friend does not have. So you cannot say कि we both have a common habit because इसको तो वो habit है ही नहीं. Only you have that habit, right? So you cannot say that this is a common thing. This is a common factor, right? So 7 को मैं यहाँ पे नहीं लिखूँगी. 29. Over here I had 29. Over here also I had 29. So I'll say 29. So this were the two common factors. पर मुझे common factors नहीं चाहिए. मुझे क्या चाहिए? GCD. That is the greatest common factor. So how I will get this GCD? Simply multiplying this. When I multiply them both, I'll get the answer as 58. And that is what the answer. 58 is the highest or the greatest common divisor for 406 and 870.